Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is the fourth episode in my fourth Age of Wonders 3 Advanced Strategy series. Just a few comments to go through from last episode, I think the most notable of which is that I didn't buy a unit from the inn, and I really should have when I was passing through. I have plenty of gold for it, even with considering that might be paying for some vassal cities soon. So yeah, oops, probably should have done that. It's a little late now. I don't want to run a unit over there using up movement when they kind of need to be sticking together battling. And honestly, I probably couldn't get that good of a unit this early in the game anyway, but still definite, like I said, oops. It was just oversight on my part. That was both Daniel, Mo, and Reggie Raggedman brought that up, so good call. Tarsak mentioned that I should probably get another hero offer soon and should consider that when sending units down to fight dragons, so we'll probably get somebody new pop up in my capital. Might have a little extra help down here. So yeah, when I send units down there, I will try to keep that in mind. And then the last thing is Arch Redbeard had some great advice regarding my Arch Druid. He said that I should probably consider focusing on getting casting points and building up towards getting Summon Beast Horde on turn 11, or on level 11, I think. He's absolutely right about this. Summon Beast Horde is an incredibly good spell. It's on par with Chaos Rift from the Sorcerer, which is something I always go for. I should probably get in the habit of going for that with my Druids more often. I've been turning him into more of a ranged fighter, which is fine. He's good at it, but I should be considering the spellcasting side of him too as a hero. So what I'll probably do for starters here is make sure that I got enough casting points. So I'll start by grabbing Druidry. I think this guy already has root spears. So that'll be useful for him anyway, to be able to cast that twice during a battle instead of just once. So I will pick that up. And let's see here, upgrade my other leader. So he's going to have like destabilized mana core and some other powerful spells, but I'll unlock them normally through research, so I can think more about him in terms of just overall being an absolute boss, and that's kind of what I'm building him towards. Dwarves have extra defense, and Dreadnoughts have extra defense on heroes, so I can turn him into a real powerhouse. For now, though, I kind of wanted to think more about army buff stuff. The Wizard Hunters is good for Summon Slayer, and, well, actually, all units in the hero's army gets +1 resistance and Summon Slayer. Wait, everybody gets +1 resistance. You know, I was thinking it just gave them Summon Slayer, but that +1 resistance is good for everybody, no matter what. And these units are all, well, they're uncorporeal. They're not summoned because I'm not up against a sorcerer. But I'll take the +1 resistance anyway. For some reason, I was thinking that was like +1 resistance versus summoned units, but it just says all units in the hero's army get +1 resistance. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can double check to make sure that works, but I actually never realized it worked that way before. I don't play the Dreadnought very often, in case you couldn't tell. So the Dwarf Axeman currently has 10 resistance, my King has 10. Let's pick that up and see what happens. Yep, now they're all at 11. It's cool. Anytime you can get free resistance is great, because free resistance is extremely valuable. It costs twice as much to get resistance over defense on a hero doing it the normal way. So I'll continue digging around down here. I think I missed a cave wall there. Yeah. I might send him back down to clear this stuff out. Alright, let's, well, they're gonna stay there, just in case anything jumps them. I know I saw that Tigran hero down here earlier. Actually. Well, no, I ran through here and never saw him. I'm hoping he didn't go, like, down here, because my Druid never saw him coming through. But I do need to think about this. Anything could come down that cave exit while I'm not looking. I think I'll be good to send my units up here real quick to clear that mine and complete the quest, but I'm going to need to get at least, well, actually, I'm sending an army back down toward the dragons anyway, but I need to keep someone hanging out back here, just in case something tries to sneak up on me, because the last thing I need is to lose my capital, or the second city that I'm about to try to put up. Okay, we can go to next turn. And I'll go ahead and pause it while we're cycling through this. I'll skip any battles. If like the Lost Souls jump me, I'll just skip them entirely. Okay, so did not get jumped by Lost Souls, instead got jumped by an Archon Titan, a whole army of Archon units, and bandits, all working together to kill a monkey. Oh, you know what this is? They're standing, okay, they're not wandering units, they're standing on the haunted boneyard. I knew something was going to jump me there. So what happened here is the bandits actually attacked me, and it's pulling in the Archons with them. So that does not bode well for the monkey. We'll just do auto combat and say goodbye, poor monkey. And here we go again. Alright, gonna skip this. Okay, hopefully I can lose them. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Here we go again. Okay, if I never see another group of Lost Souls again, I'll die a happy man. They're right in my way, too. Oh, come on. There's more behind them. No. Alright. That's... okay. Yeah, this is the joys of starting underground. I've got to do something about them. Even if I have to spare some units to do it, I don't even care at this point. These things have to... They're just bugging me, and I just want them to go away. Problem is I need to destroy them at the source, and I'm not sure where the camp is. That's... wait, is that a necromancer circle right there? Okay, that is a necromancer circle right there. Well, I think whatever group doesn't go back to deal with the dragons is going to go up to deal with all that. And there's a bandit camp over there too. So, yeah. I'll have to try to get some powerful units together because that kind of stuff might not be easy to clear. I don't know which group should go after it. I think my Druid army is better suited at fighting all that undead stuff. Actually, the Druid army would be good at fighting that boneyard up there. Wouldn't be great at it, because it's really not powerful enough yet. Maybe if I can get that snake to evolve first. Well, first off, let's just continue moving along here. That's the only city I can cast that on, and I'm pretty much casting it because I have nothing else to spend mana on. I could even reinforce it if I wanted to, but I don't know that I need to do that. You know, I'll just keep summoning spy drones, I guess. Actually, on that note, I'll be able to get another one here on this turn, actually. Because I'll get channeling points from this. I wonder if the Druid's army is tough enough to handle that by themselves. Probably not. That's a lot of spiders. We'll have the king help out, just to be safe. Alright, I want to try to get that snake some XP. And fighting units like these isn't a bad way to do it. Okay, well, a couple things here. The Forge Priest needs to keep himself alive. He will absolutely wreck a wisp regardless of what he does. I'm tempted to go attack... oh no, I don't want to do that. Those mages will nuke that snake. Well, I could take out a couple of them here. Start by shooting this guy, moving the king up, and I have the option to either shoot it with a longbow or shoot with a pistol. I think I'll go with the longbow here. So I can get one of them down. Oh, I got another axeman. This army's full of melee fighters primarily. This guy probably needs to move back and heal himself. I'm afraid whatever wisps are in this area are going to try to jump him anyway, but I need him alive. How far can they phase? Far enough to reach him if he stays there. Alright, I'm going to move him back one more space and have him Guardian Flame himself. The rest of these guys I need to Okay, I still have them selected. The rest of these guys need to probably move around and stay on this side of the map. And this guy, he can probably kill that wisp pretty easily, regardless of where he's at. It's going to do a minimum. Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm going to back him up a little bit, just to keep him safe. Yep, I'll still get him. Alright, fine from there. And then the deep guard I want up in front. Yeah, because they're going to teleport behind anyway. I'd prefer that the deep guard closer to the mage, so I can get up in his face and defend, force him to have to move and take a hit or something. And then these guys can just follow along whenever they're ready. Alright, that'll probably work. Oh, they might go after the crossbows. They're gonna try. Okay, they barely survived. Now, take that. I'll give him something to think about. These snakes might not get any XP here, but, well, it just didn't really work out in their favor this time, I guess. I kind of think I might want to use him on the Goblin Apprentice and kill him. That's if these units down here can handle the rest of the wisps. Might be able to with that Forge Priest being there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they'll be fine. I got multiple options here. It would be nice if the crossbows can handle this so my king can heal somebody. And I'd like to make sure that that mage doesn't get away. Okay, he's not going to be able to move or do anything now. I could use this crossbow to turn the wisp around. Use the other one to kill it. And then use the king to heal. Alright, we are all good. Oh, he just bled to death. Okay. Whole bunch of casting points. Alright. I want spy drones. And I probably want them to go... I don't know if I want to send them up yet or not. I feel like at this point the less people I meet the better, because it's the less people that disjunct spells and stuff like that. Oh, there's another camp right there. Okay. I'm going to actually just summon one of these to join my king's army since they kind of need units right now. They're not great fighters. I can't even really repair it unless I get him emergency repair. Yeah, I'll have to get him that next time he levels up. I'm going to start carrying these around with me. If nothing else, they make great little suicide tactics to just go blow up a bunch of undead, because they're all fire damage, or, well, half of the explosion they do is fire damage. Alright, one thing I want to do with this army is diversify it a little bit. I would like to add a crossbow to it. Probably the one that's beat up, since this army has more healing potential. My king's army is going to be a little more one-dimensional for now, but I want these guys to have a little more variety. This is really becoming my best army. Actually, I might be able to send another unit back with the king here if I pick up a spider. Fingers crossed. Alright, everybody is going after these guys. Fortunately, these are all dread spiders, so I don't have to worry about them teleporting, which is always annoying. The kobold, I don't have to worry about anything other than melee strike. They don't have spit or anything. I think they're just an all-around pretty awful unit, other than the fact that they can tunnel and stuff. Let's see here. Let's have these guys heal themselves, probably, with the deep guards up front. want to heal this guy, but the snake's gonna get him. Or not the snake, the spider's gonna get him. This'll work. From there, back him up. Turn around, nourishing meal. And we will let the spiders go after either the snakes or the deep guards. I wouldn't be disappointed if they attack the snakes. Because they're not going to kill them. They'll probably try to web something. It would kind of be unfortunate if they webbed the snakes. But I'll have a lot of other units that can help protect them, at least. I guess they could go over after these units over here, too. Okay, that's fine. Well, now I have plenty of options for dealing with these guys. Let's start by shooting them in the back. Then I can defensive strike with these guys. Kill the spider, leave him on guard. Get the crossbows preferably out of the way. Need to think about shifting my army now since they're going at a different angle here. Really need to befriend animal on one of them. I don't think it's going to be either of these though. The goblin's a little less dangerous than the spider. Well, no, 13. No, the spider's a little bit less dangerous, I think. I'm kind of thinking about attacking one of these with the baby shock serpent just to give it some XP, but I think I'd rather let it finish one off if possible, rather than taking a hit. As long as I can kill both of these units here. Unfortunately, they resist a good portion of my druid's damage because the bulk of it's poison. That's not going to stop him from kind of wrecking that guy, though. See, the snake could finish the kobold almost for certain. Unless I absolute min roll this, I should be okay. Okay, good job. There's a level for the snake. Okay, cool, I immolated him. That's what I was hoping for. See, dwarf crossbows are nice and hard hitting. I do like, I mean, they're not obviously not the best range unit in the game, but in the right situation, they can be very handy. Alright, let's see what this guy does. I'm suspecting one of those two will try to web my leader. I'll leave him here just to guard the flank. And don't really even know what to do with those guys. Probably again guard a flank of something, I guess. But nothing is exposed on the flank, so I guess they could guard the, I'll stand here. I'll guard my my forge priests just in case the spiders get some funny ideas. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I'll have an easy opportunity to befriend one of these guys. What I think I want to do is try to befriend that one and then kill this one with the snake for more XP. In fact, I think now is a good time to let the snake take a hit. That'll give him a little more XP. And I can move this guy down here because the spider's turned around. Try to befriend animal, please. Yes, I got it. Awesome. Needed that. Okay, then I want to go up here with my king. Heal the snake back up. And then pretty much anyone can finish that thing off. I really wish that other spider was next to it. I'd give the XP to him. Who needs it? I'm curious what axemen get when they hit gold rank. Inflict bleeding wounds. That's okay. And the forge priest is already at gold rank, so I'll just give it to one of the axemen, I guess. Alright, cool. This is very good for me. And I also get a forge priest. Forgot about that. Take the reward, and they become a vassal. All sorts of good things for me on that turn. This army, my armies just became significantly better. Now my king's army might actually stand a fighting chance against all those undead because they'll have a forge priest with them. So now I need to think about how to split everybody up here. Obviously I want the animals to go with the druid. That's a no-brainer. What I think I will do is, because I have multiple axemen, I will leave one of them with the druid army, who will also hang out with the spider. Can't move there. Okay, well, they're going to stick together. Then the king can take 2 axemen, a pikeman, a crossbow, and a forge priest. That'll be a reasonably powerful army. And then I'm going to have to split up again and go after probably first that undead spawning camp, and then head down towards the dragons, which I don't know that the king's army is a great match for the dragons, but as Tarsak pointed out, I'll probably get another hero down there soon. It'll make things a little easier. That forge priest... Yeah, I'll leave the good forge priest with these guys, the one that's more leveled up, because this army might end up fighting tougher stuff if they're ever going up against that titan. They've got a bandit camp and a lost soul or necromancer circle to clear too. So this seems like a good idea. Alright, so back to 6 units in each army. That feels good. I'm going to summon a spy drone here and send it across the lava lake to see what's over there. That's an area I've been wanting to explore for a while and haven't been able to. Alright, they're stuck. Tribute from this city. Definitely want the small army. Oh yes, I got the boar rider back. And 2 crossbows. Not bad since I have the crossbow bonus. But I want to get them away from that dragon. Because I think it won't attack the city, but I'm pretty sure it will attack the units that I have there. So, and that way won't... I don't want to risk going that way, so we'll send him back towards the capital. They'll meet up with my king's army since he could use the help. And together they will all take down those dragons. Let's see here. King gets another level up. Pest control squad. Animal Fae and Monster Slayer. That might be useful. Doesn't really stick out to me though. Well, well, actually I don't really need emergency repair yet because I'm sending that spy drone off now that I have some extra units. Inflict Immolation is always nice, I suppose. Forge Aprons is good, but I'm not really fighting a lot of fire damage units at the moment. Throw net could come in handy, but I don't know. I think I'd rather have him attacking. So there's a lot of stuff with the Druid. You know, I think I'm going to buff up his melee abilities a little bit. Get him into more of a melee fighting shape, because that's a good way to level up a unit fast, and I like to do that with dreadnoughts anyway. The only problem is, well, okay, that's not a problem. I could get him, I was going to say, I'd love tireless dreadnoughts. I'll have to make boots for him, though. I think for now, I just would rather buff his health a little bit all around, give my king some extra resistance, and just better stats overall. Might give him melee strength later. For the moment, actually that vision range upgrade might be kind of nice. I'll grab that. Just to give me some extra view, especially in the underground since he has night vision. And of course my druid leveled up too, so that's cool. I will probably get another level of druidry. I could also get Call Ancestral Spirits, which I find comes in handy quite often. Let's see here. I have 6, and that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 30 more points. Druidry will start getting more expensive, and I need to get it at least 3 more times. So I'm wondering if I can... Yeah, because I'm going to need some for Summon Beast Horde too. I think I'll have enough, but for now I'm going to get to Druidry first. Get that up to 50, and then I can just cast a lot of spells with this guy. I have plenty of mana for it, so I may as well. And I need to get the spy drone out of there. I'm hoping that the dumb lost souls chase it, because they have just as much movement as it does. Problem is this thing is actually flying. No, it is floating, just like the souls. Okay, well maybe they will chase it. Hopefully they do, and then they'll walk right into this army here. Even so, that's quite a few lost souls to deal with. Alright, hey, maybe this guy can actually escape now. I'm sure they'll follow him. Oh good, another necromancer circle with a Deathbringer on it. Lovely. Alright, well, I think I'm good. I'm gonna start summoning probably another spy drone because I have mana, so why not? I am only making 8 per turn now though, so I can probably afford it. Oh, you know what? I'll actually cancel that. I don't really need... I mean, it's always good to have scouts, but I don't want to scout too much because I don't want to meet all the enemies yet. What I think I'd rather do is save my mana. It's at a good amount right here with a good income, and I can use it to cast more spells with the Druid instead of wasting it on units that I may or may not need. How much does it cost to upkeep a spy drone? 9 per turn? Yeah, I'd be at slightly negative. I'll hang on to it for now. Hang on to my mana for now. And I'm sure I'll need mana fuel cells in here eventually for something, so I'll probably leave that up. Alright. I can absorb them in 6 turns. We'll have to evaluate the situation to see whether that's safe or not. This guy could actually go back to the inn and buy a unit from there on the next turn if he survives. Alright. Skip to the next turn here. Okay, I think I'm almost at the next turn. Once the independents finish their move. And it doesn't look like... Oh, wait a second. There they are. There's 3 of them anyway. I know there's 3 more up there. Okay, they're all coming together. But did they attack? They did not attack. Well, I'm gonna kill them now. Let's move this guy aside. This is going to feel great. This game's gonna tell me, like, probable victory. Not a chance. These guys are going down. Alright. Let's not mess around here. Anyone wants to come after my druid, they can come through my snake. Or spider. Either one, actually. Any XP they can get is good for me. Oh, the spy drone's sitting out over there. Now, I'm going to have to deal with a lot of resurrecting units here, which could be interesting. Unless I can position units on top of those tiles. Which I probably could. Don't know if I can do it safely. Actually, I think I can kill all these guys on this turn. They can outright kill them. Forge Priest can get that one. That's a little further away. This seems like a good opportunity to get XP for the spider. Actually, the snake would be better at killing that. Spider won't quite finish it off, and I kind of need to kill that on this turn before everything respawns. By the way, someone had commented on a video, I think... I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, but it was a comment on the last episode. They were wondering if after Lost Souls revived, do your units still get more experience from fighting them after they were revived once? I think they do. I'm not aware of any reason that they wouldn't, but I don't know that for sure. So if someone knows, feel free to share in the comments or reply to that comment on the on episode 3 of this series. Alright, well, I'm gonna just finish him off. Okay, that feels good. They're all gone. All of them are dead. I might need that spy drone in this upcoming... Well, yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of scoundrels. I wish the Druid had the longbow right now. I'm gonna bring the spy drone along, just in case. I'll probably be fine. Probably. Okay, they crippled the crossbowman. That's not a big deal. They crippled the snake. That's a slightly larger deal. Oh wait, no, not the snake. They crippled the forge priest. Well, those jerks. Let's just open this up here. Nice thing about dwarves with these little walls. Oh, you can't defensive strike them. That would have been nice. I don't know if I want to let their guard down quite yet. Let's move everybody up a little bit, I think, would be wise. Ooh, I should be casting root spears. Gotta remember to use things I have to my advantage. I want to back him up just a bit. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of people get crippled on this next turn. Thinking about putting the spider there. Don't know if that's too close to too many scoundrels. I don't want to risk losing him, so we'll play it safe. Awful lot of stuff shooting back at me. Okay. You'll do more damage with this to somebody. That's a guaranteed kill on that scoundrel, but I think my Forge Priest might be able to get him. Or get him close enough that maybe being immolated will kill him. Okay, the critical hit works out nicely for me. Now with these guys down here, I might be able to get him now. I'm gonna root spear him. That did almost minimum damage for root spear, so might not be able to kill them. I need to back those crossbows up, get them behind some cover there. I have to weather another round of attacks. Fortunately, dwarves are good and tough, so they can handle some incoming crossbow fire, especially from a light crossbow. They really want that crossbowman dead. And he's bleeding too, so they're doing a good job of it. Okay, the Forge Priest is no longer crippled, so that could be helpful right here. I'm thinking now might be time to open that up. Spider is unfortunately not able to get in there and web anything. Maybe wait until the next combat round. I didn't quite kill him. So if my king gets a good root spears roll on this guy. Okay, they're dead at least. It's still a little too risky to go up and shoot that guy with the crossbows though. Unless maybe if I can protect them behind other units. I don't need to do a lot of damage, just enough. Okay, with bleeding, how bad is that going to be? Oh, those guys have sprint too. No, I'm going to leave them on defense. Find my other units. Good. Shoot the axeman. Good, good. Everybody's going to be just limping out of this battle from all the crippled effects. Alright. My spiders can probably get in on the action here. I think it's time to open up the other path in. Now I have plenty of options. There's a Tigran Scoundrel and an Orc Scoundrel. The Orc will not handle this well, but he does have a little more health. I think I'm going to try to web this guy. So I'm pretty sure I can kill the other two right in front of me. Whoops, that was not web. Dang it, misclicked. Alright, well, I should still be alright. Because that guy can reach that spot if I can kill the unit that's currently occupying it. 60% chance to immolate. I do have the crossbow back there too. Alright, cool. He can reach over here, hit that, which leaves plenty of options for dealing with those guys. Might even be able... Wait, no, I need that crossbow to shoot at them. Okay, that will definitely kill him, so I can go ahead and heal somebody. Probably going to be these guys. Alright, it was a tough little battle. The spy drone did come in handy, so that's good. They need a little time to heal, but they'll be back in fighting. Ooh. Oh, well, I would sell that. I mean, I probably will sell that, but I'll take a Swarm Darter. That's a great unit. It's one of my favorite range units in the game. They're weak, for sure, but let's go ahead and sell that for what little gold I can get out of it. I will probably never use that. Alright, well, who does he need to go hang out with? Since these guys are primarily going to be fighting a lot of undead, I sort of feel like he needs to go back with my king's army. I mean, he might be useful to tag along with them for, like, clearing some other overworld structures and stuff, though. I don't know. Because my king's army might have that extra hero down here to help out, too. I want to see how many units are in this camp up here. That's quite a fighting force. I may need that spy drone to help out up here. Yeah. I'm going to have to go for it because I need to clear it before it starts spawning more problems. Alright, well first let's get these guys out of here. They need to head back. The goblin, I don't know where he should go, really. I mean, I might need to think about forming a third army with him soon. Oh hey, my settler's done. That's good news. That means this city can get back to producing the observatory it was working on. Kind of want a bit... You know what? I want an engineer. I'm going to grab one of those real fast. Because I need to start leveling them up. They'll be useful later in the game when they all have repair machine. Or emergency repair. Okay, so more units in here. Ooh, the longbowman is tempting. That's a great ranged option. The problem is elves don't particularly care for being underground. The boar rider would be nice. I mean, it fits well with my other dwarves. Be happy underground. It would move faster. I think the boar rider is probably a good choice here. I do love a longbow, but... And I think this guy... You know, I don't know what these guys might run into out there. So I think I'm going to keep the Swarm Darter with this Druid army. And maybe just sort of form two armies out of it. Led by the Druid. Over time, I might pick up more animals and stuff, so... And I guess the Boar Rider, I think, will actually go back with the King. Give them a little more tough fighting power. I might need him in that upcoming battle. I don't know if I'll launch that on this turn or not. Hopefully they don't spawn more units on this turn. I'm trying to decide if it's worth attacking now or if I should wait. I'm gonna sit, okay, I'm gonna sit one space away from it. So if anything does spawn in there, it doesn't draw on the others with the battle. And we'll take care of that on the next turn. I don't have any great undead counters in there as part of what's bugging me. I got the Flamer, the Forge Priest, but that's it. Hey, look who's following me. Hey, there's some gold over here. And another city to meet. I can probably meet the city, get the haste berries, and pick up the gold, or vice versa all in the same turn. Should probably meet the city first, though, because I'm probably going to need to run north with them. Oh, right, my king's army's got all this stuff coming up, too. I have more units now than I was... You know, I think, yeah, that board's going to turn around and join the Druid's army. They've still got time. They could use him more. The king's army's got this covered. And on that note, I should probably go ahead and just do this battle now. I think they can handle it. I'm going to give Guardian Flames to my king, too, so he can do some good old-fashioned melee fighting. Could be useful against all those lost souls. And reanimators, for that matter. Probable victory, which makes me optimistic because, again, the game overvalues lost souls. Oh no, they threw black bolts at this thing and did like 1 damage. Okay, the way they split up is going to make this a lot easier because that's 1 less reanimator I have to deal with right now. Okay, not a guaranteed kill from here, so move up. Make sure these guys kill somebody. I'll have to give Guardian Flames to my king later. You're welcome. Just go after them. I could probably defensive strike, actually. The crossbows can get up to where they could... Alright, I think I see something I can do here. I'll shoot them up a little bit. And then move like this. And maybe finish him off. Yep. He's welcome to keep shooting at that spy drone if he wants to. Well, hi there. Alright, we need to nuke this thing with holy fire. Or just fire. How much damage would my king do in just straight up melee attacks? Not a lot of physical damage anyway. I think I'd be better off using the fire. Yeah, throwing fire at him with the Forge Priest. A little safer bet here. My king can maybe Guardian Flame somebody after this. Take that, you jerk. Defensive strike him. Want to park on this tile. Prevent at least 1 lost soul from respawning. And actually that lost soul I need to keep from respawning because this one's got 2 turns to go. I kind of want my king to go back and Guardian Flame this guy, but on the other hand, I want my king up here to deal with the reanimators. I will probably... I think I got enough flexibility to send him back. Because he does have a longbow, so he could still run up and shoot them if he needed to. Okay, maybe not from there. If I can get him on this turn, I'll be good. Ooh, not quite. Can anyone reach? Okay, my king should be able to reach. Yep, I got him covered. Anything else I should do? No, I think I'm good. Alright, that battle went pretty well. Not too bad there. Ooh, fire musket and turn undead? I'll take that. And I will send the other musket to the Druid, I suppose. I don't know that it'll ever come in that handy. I almost want to send the bow back to the Druid and maybe give my king the wand. Because my Druid's army is going to be fighting a lot of undead. Think about this for a second here. The Druid army is going to be fighting a lot of undead, so I think the bow might be more useful because the poison damage and the frost isn't going to do much, but the bow will still retain the fire and spirit damage. In addition, I could leave my king with the hooded doctor's rifle so that he has an option, if undead do show up, to at least turn them. Or I could always send that to the Druid. I think what I'm going to do is give the bow back to the Druid. Courier, send that back. Leave my king with that. I'll send this musket to the Druid. My king can keep that rifle. And he does have a turn undead option if he needs it. And then send the black bolts to the king. I am losing out on all the massive channels of damage from the black bolts. But against undead, I think this will be better. And there's going to be a lot of undead killing that this army needs to do very soon. Alright, and then I don't really know what this guy needs to go do. I suppose I could send him back up north now that those lost souls are out of the way. I could even buy more units from that inn if I wanted them. I don't know if I do yet or not. We'll see. Okay, now the king's army can go back down to deal with the dragon problem. And this guy can head out into the lava and see what's over there. Any spells that need cast? I don't think so. I think I'm good. My king's army should also be powerful enough to deal with this group now, once these other units join up with them. Because then I'll have 9 versus 6. I can probably manage that. And this city will need it too, because it'll need the extra growth bonus. I want to back out here for a second while it's going to the next turn and kind of get an overall look at things. A seal is the hostile Naga city, I think, yeah. So I'll be finding out what's down there in that city. I wish I knew, well again, my drone's going to get there, but I really want to know what's in this area right here, because it's pretty close to my capital. There's really not a whole lot I can tell about the underground right now yet, though. Alright, oh, and I got a dwarf engineer to help out. I wanted at least one. I might make another one, but I should have that other hero showing up soon. It'd be nice if I had a full 5 units to stick in his army. Alright, first things first, I know where this city's going already, so right there. King's army can go down here. These guys can reach. I can probably do that battle on this turn. Let's send the spy drone out and see what's over here. A whole lot of rock cavern walls so far. Alright, I may have a couple options for dealing with this ancient ruin, which I think I would like to clear if possible. Let's just take a peek and see what I'm up against if I go in there. A couple monster hunters, a berserker, Tigrant apprentice, Draconian apprentices. Make sure I click abort and not attack. I could probably handle that group. Wait, what was the race? The race of some of those units again? Humans, high elves, draconians, draconian, tigran, no goblins, and there's a high elf. So let's throw this guy in there. I think I want the boar rider. Oh man, I can't quite reach it with the boar rider though. I mean, I'll get there on the next turn, but I kind of always want those two in the battle. For now, I'll leave the axeman with them, but I'll probably swap him out for the boar rider on the next turn. They kind of need... I guess they could use another turn to heal anyway, so... And I need that boar rider to catch up, because I want a couple extra backup units with this army. So maybe that battle will wait till the next turn so I can get the boar rider in there. Alright, and so he's got his longbow back. Alright, what do I want my capital to be building now? I kind of think maybe another engineer. I don't think it hurts to get some units out early. I might send one wandering up towards my other army. I guess the other option was the observatory, which gets me closer to Arcane Forge, which I could really use. Let's go... Oh, hang on. How many units do I have here? I have 6, and that's 4. Maybe you get one more, and then the hero. That would be 2 full stacks of 6. So I'm going to grab one more engineer, and then we'll probably do the observatory after that. I think all of these units can afford to wait one turn for that engineer to catch up, because the city can't benefit from production on this turn anyway. So I can probably wait until the next turn. It'll probably be the next episode to do that battle there. I may need to switch a couple units though. Let me see here. I want my king to be with the boar rider, so let's see. The king, the forge priest, I know they're all sticking together. I don't need 2 crossbowmen with him. And that one crossbow has some XP, so I'd rather have him stick around. And my king's army will get the engineer on the next turn too, so I would like him to have the gold rank axeman. And then the engineer, I think. That's a lot of crossbows in one group though. You know what? It's fine. I want my king's army to be top-notch, so the rest can just be extra crossbows that follow around and help. Eat up some more of that wall. Alright, and he is still being followed. Hopefully it won't matter too much. One more turn and I can see that city. It is goblins. And they want to offer peace. Well, on the one hand I'm evil, but on the other hand there's no way I can get out to capture that city anytime soon. And on the other hand, I do really want goblin tech if I'm going to be underground a lot. I don't know if I should be mean to them, but I'm actually leaning towards good, and that's not good for me. I would pick on any race but orcs and goblins. I mean, but orcs, dwarves, and goblins. That's kind of a tough call. You know what? How about this? Why don't I save it here? You guys can let me know in the comments what you think. Should I declare war on these goblins even though I can't really get to them for a while? My king's army will take some time getting to them. And they kind of need to go up in this... Oh gosh, right, there's 2 cave entrances here. plenty of ways down to my land. Anyway, back on topic. My king's army needs to go down and fight those dragons. After that, I was planning on sending them up north, depending on what this guy discovers, which I won't know until the next turn. Instead, I could send them east to go out here and kill the goblin city and could maybe get the Naga along with it. Disadvantages of picking on the goblins is it hurts my race relationship with them, which I would actually prefer to remain high given that I'm underground. But I don't want to befriend them or befriend too many more people because I need to keep my alignment at evil once I get the ability to cast whatever that spell is that I can never remember the name of, that gives lifesteal to produced units in a city, the evil Shadowborn tier 1 spell, which I haven't had. Oh, Embrace Darkness, it's right there. So I guess let me know what you think, whether I should declare war on these goblins or make peace with them. I'll go ahead and save it right here. We'll pick it up in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.